Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Marketing Checklist UCast. We're Sharon and Hank Yuloff from Yuloff Creative Marketing Solutions. We are looking, damn. Take two. Hey, everyone. We are Hank and Sharon Yuloff of Yuloff Creative Marketing Solutions. When you are looking to solve your marketing, sales, and HR challenges, we are the small business coaches that you call.
On this viewcast, you will meet and learn from successful entrepreneurs who are out there making it happen right now.
Here's how it works. We have pre-sent the questions. Well, if you're watching other episodes, you've figured this out. We have pre-sent the questions to every one of our guests. And these questions are designed to get you to know who they are really quickly and connect with them for joint ventures and to find a really good person to work with.
Here's the kicker. The interview itself will be just 7 minutes, 21 seconds long.
Why is that?
That's our wedding anniversary.
It sure is July 21. So why don't we get started? Do you want to introduce our guest and we'll start the clock? Wow, I speak for a living and you can absolutely tell.
Yes, absolutely. Today's guest is Micheal Pacheco. Welcome in, Micheal. You can find him at boxer.agency. Don't worry, we will say that again.
Yeah, boxer.agency. Don't add a com, boxer.agency. There. And it's in the notes that go with this one, so you guys will find it. All right, shall we get started?
We should get started.
Hit the first question.
All right, Micheal, keeping in mind we only have a 3-story building, what is your elevator story?
Yeah, so Boxer is the top marketing agency for successful coaches and consultants. That's pretty much it. Our clients work with companies like Ford Motor Company, Siemens, Credit Suisse, the World Trade Organization. We're a really great marketing agency for coaches and consultants.
Awesome. So why should our listeners flock to you?
Well, if your listeners are a coach or a consultant, and they've reached kind of a peak or they've reached a plateau of some kind and they want to help grow their business even more, if they need help with things like sales funnels, ads, email marketing, that is what we do. If they need help with branding and messaging, these are things that we are world-class at.
Fabulous. What tips could you give to our listeners?
What tips could I give to your listeners?
Design their sales funnel in 30 seconds or less.
Here's a great tip for your listeners. You don't do your own dentistry. Why are you doing your own marketing?
Totally agree.
Don't do it. That's it. That's it. You'll get further faster if you outsource the stuff that you're not good at and stick to your zone of genius.
You know, heck, my zone of genius is design, and I still shouldn't have designed our own logo because the amount of time it takes you to do your own stuff compared to having somebody with an objective viewpoint look at what you're doing saves you so much time.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. What's an amusing job title for you, Micheal?
So you sent me these questions before. I've thought a lot about it. Boxer itself is the namesake for my 2 dogs, Jupiter and Juno, who we affectionately refer to them as the management. And my director of operations, her official job title is the Beyonce of operations. Unfortunately for myself, I don't really have an amusing job title yet, but I'm open to suggestions. So if your listeners, if you guys are watching this and you have an idea, I'm open to suggestions.
Yep.
Aren't you the Boxer Wrangler?
There you go. That could be it. Hang on.
Go ahead.
All right.
There we are. You know, I think that is the very first chapeau switch we have ever had on any marketing checklist viewcast or the marketing checklist when we were just doing the podcast. That is the very first.
Yeah.
Costume change.
Yep. I've got a few of these. I grew up on a 700-acre grass seed farm, so
wow.
I've got a couple of these boys.
Hank got one not long after we moved from Los Angeles to Sedona. Because if you live in Arizona, you kind of have to have one.
Yeah, here.
Yep.
Wait. Here you go.
It's pretty similar, in fact.
Beauty.
And I told everybody in Los Angeles, when you move here, you got to get one because it's kind of the law. So there's mine.
You got to keep the sun off.
Yeah, I'm going to remind the rest of the episode.
All right, cool. All right, Michael. What was the most unexpected thing that you ever encountered in your business? And I'm gonna guess the chapeau change is not it.
No.
No. The most unexpected thing that I've encountered. So during the COVID lockdown, I'm not a speaker. I haven't been on a whole bunch of stages. I can speak in front of people, but during the COVID lockdown, one of our clients was doing a big web summit. It was the Global Consciousness Summit, and I got to share a virtual stage with Tony Robbins, which was very, very exciting for me.
Yeah,
That's fun.
that's very cool.
Yeah.
We've had Brian Tracy and a few others. We haven't done that. It's kind of fun when that happens.
Yeah.
Lisa Gibbons and a bunch. It's
George
really
Riley.
neat when all of a sudden that happens. It's kind of, oh my
Yeah.
God, we're all in the same place.
It kind of came out of nowhere, and I wasn't expecting it, and it was a
Yeah.
very pleasant surprise. And it was honestly, actually, for our listeners, might know the other one. So not just Tony Robbins, but also Jack Canfield
Yep.
of Chicken Soup for the Soul.
We've been on one with him too. Isn't it, I bet we have a lot of interlap, our Venn diagrams.
He's a great guy. I like Jack a lot.
Yeah. So this came out of nowhere. What did you have to do to prepare? What was your big, okay, I'm going to get focused moment? What did you do?
So the summit was it was the Global Consciousness Summit, sponsored by BioCybernaut, and it was I had to talk about consciousness. All the talks were about global consciousness, raising consciousness, this kind of thing, and so really I didn't really prepare much. I just kind of I meditated a little bit on conscious marketing, marketing with intention, marketing with purpose, marketing with ethics. Something that I'm sure you guys could probably talk at length about as well. And it was just, I basically just sat down and just kind of talked about it. There wasn't really a lot of preparing that I did because it's stuff that I do every day, so I didn't really need to. And it just kind of flowed out very naturally, and it was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So what's one of your favorite tools that you use to help your clients?
The number one thing that we use to help clients is branding, honestly. What separates two equally talented coaches, if one of them is successful and the other is not, is almost always branding, and just creating a brand. Brands build trust. Brands have personality, and I think a lot of coaches focus a lot on the work of coaching, which is why they're coaches, right? This is what they're good at. And building a brand can get you more clients quicker and easier.
There we go. What's a 4-letter word that best describes you or your business?
So warm and able are the two that springs to mind. Yeah, warm and able.
Okay. And the favorite question of our listeners, what did you learn in nursery school that helps you now?
What did I learn in nursery school that helps me now? I think it takes a village to build a brand.
And that same village can ruin a bad one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out
I
the
think
villagers.
Yeah.
And if there was an ideal referral here, a fantasy lead, who would you like to see this and call you?
I mean, Tony Robbins would be great. Tony, if you're out there,
Tony,
I think we can help.
call him.
What's that?
Tony,
Yeah.
call him. Tony watches every one of our episodes. We have a pixel on his computer. We know that he's watching and following.
Love it.
And how did you know that this was going to be your thing? How did
I didn't know. I've had a dozen different careers. I was a professional musician for a number of years. I was a DJ in Japan. I made money doing that for a little while. I was a software engineer. I was a computer virus researcher for a while. I was a bartender for a number of years. And marketing came together as just a confluence of my skills and my interests, which is, skills. I love putting puzzles together and adding the human equation to that. It just makes it all that more interesting.
You know, Sharon was a professional musician as well. She focused on the triangle.
Nice.
So yeah, that was sort of fun.
She's looking at you with a very
I know. I wanted to see. I had the choice going into that. I had the choice of making it me or her, and I thought let's put a look on Sharon's face. So without even looking at her, just looking at the camera, I decided to go through that.
You did claim that you played the clarinet. We've been together 33 years. I've never seen or heard him.
He
played the clarinet.
There is a clarinet on that
just because you have a clarinet doesn't mean you play.
I play it all the time when you're not here. So the last question we have, well, when someone wants to connect with you, do you have an offer that would make them just pick up the phone or start an email or go to your website right away?
Yeah, there's a couple different things. If you guys watching this, if you are interested in really nailing down your customer avatar, I know a lot of people talk about this and you've probably done some work on it. We have an avatar worksheet at boxer.agency/avatar. It's, I don't know, 4 or 5 pages long. It goes very in depth, and it will help you become clear on precisely who your client avatar is. So that'd be one offer. Another offer is if you want to just email me, Micheal@boxer.agency. I'm happy to jump on a call with you, answer any questions that you've got, just have a chat. Zero pressure, zero sales pressure. Yeah, there you go.
Well done. So Micheal, tip of the hat to you. That was a great job.
Thank you.
So go connect with Micheal at boxer.agency. And if you want to connect with us, go to howtogettherefaster.com.
Yep, you get your free 30-minute success call where we get you focused, and you are guaranteed to leave with at least 3 actionable items that will move you down your marketing path. So that's howtogettherefaster.com.
And if you would like to be on the Viewcast as well, then please let us know that when you go to howtogettherefaster.com.
Thanks for being on the show. And again, we'll see you down the trail.
Thank you, Micheal.
Thank you.